Hello? That's better. Why is it stopped before? Straight away. I didn't press out and it didn't even save. Right. Not been impressed with certain parties calling in the night and making horrible slanders or slurs or whatever you wish to call, like cheap shit, because I happened to have carried 2 bags of shopping back yesterday, and being disabled, I felt like my shoulders had been drilled into from the effort of carrying 2 bags of shopping about up to my mates and back on the bus. When I should have dropped them in and then gone to my mates, it would have been easier on me back and I wouldn't still be in discomfort now and needing a fresh hot water bottle every hour. Instead of every hour and a half I could sometimes last. I reckon it's more like 50 minutes since the last one. I'm that bad today. So I don't need calling cheap shit because, or a cheap shit rather, because I microwaved a portion of my own homemade lasagna that at the end of the day, I made it last week when I was having a good day with me back, mate. As you do, you batch cook when you've got problems with your mobility and you're having a good day. You think, well, I've got this in that I could make such and such out of. Have I got enough freezer tubs or food bags to make that up and freeze what I don't use and maybe stick a portion in the fridge for Saturday if it's close enough to the weekend? Because I like to have something in the fridge that I can eat when I can get back from the club Saturday evening or Saturday night, depending on what time I'm stopping till. It won't be a late one this weekend, unless people are offering drinks, because I can only really afford 2 pints on Saturday. I don't mind that. I could just go in about 10, have 1 pint, order a second about 11. Somebody might offer me a last drink before last orders. Alan's likely to, because I've got... Yes, this is his. Alan or Francis, if you're watching, I haven't made the bonus still, but there were your other 6 Easter cards. 2 yellow ones, a blue, a green, a purple, and I can't remember the other colour. Maybe it's another blue one. But you've got 6 in there to go with your 6 you had last Saturday. And as well as being a cheap shit for microwaving my own homemade lasagna instead of sticking it in the oven and waiting an hour for it to presumably burn to a crisp and being edible after an hour in the oven, when my recipe that comes on the jar of bloody white lasagna sauce I get, because I tend to use one of the ragu bolognese sauces rather than ragu for lasagna itself, and I put things in like a red onion. I was going to use an orange pepper, but it had gone a bit soft and the red ones were all right, so I had 1 red pepper, the red onion and some mushrooms in the lasagna, and I had some spring onion and the other red pepper with 2 portions of lasagna when it was cooked after only half an hour in the oven. After you brown the mince, add the sauce, the red one, add any veg, simmer for 10 minutes, layer your lasagna with the sheets of the white sauce, as you would expect to do so if you've made it before and claim to be a chef. Hint, hint, llama, fuckwit. Call me a fucking cheap shit for looking after myself at 3:30 in the morning and not making myself wait till 4:10 in the morning to eat, when you made me wait till so it was 4 by the time I actually got to sat down with a portion of lasagna that should have only took 8 minutes in my microwave, because it's a bastard 1000 watt and I still treat it like a 700 because I don't trust it. Football. Oh. Oh, I don't know that one. Didn't know he said that. I know, oh, eat my goal. That's why I knew eat my goal. I didn't know Alan Partridge even played football. Shows what I know. That's got to be Graceland, obviously. Don't just say Elvis's house, it's Graceland. I didn't catch the actual number, but it said Elvis Presley Boulevard as to what property is at blah blah number, Elvis Presley Boulevard. So I said Graceland, and the time ran out before the person answered, or the person got it wrong and the time ran out. And Bradley just went Elvis's house. Like, that kid's going to know what Elvis's house was called. And he's going to get it wrong on a quiz if it comes up again for him. Because he's just going to put, Elvis's house, I know that from the chase. And he's going to get it wrong for not putting Graceland. Or he's going to get slapped round the head by somebody else on his team and told to behave himself. And there's a Neil somebody. Is it Neil Simon or the other Neil? Neil Young. I can't remember. One of them's got an album called Graceland. I need to look for that. They're both good singers, so I don't mind which one it is. I'm going to get shit probably for not remembering the difference. But I seem to be having a day where the blonde gene that showed itself when I was a toddler and a baby, that seems to be showing itself. Or is it I can't dip into the collective ginger brain cell? Toby, lend me your brain cells. You're more ginger and you're more clever than most gingers are made out to be. Toby, lend me some brain cells. You're learning to sit. A cat shouldn't be able to learn to sit. A bird, a marlin, and not a fish. As you can tell, I'm watching The Chase. It's the beast, Mark Lebet, the chaser. Another young lad. Maybe 20s, not as young as the last one. Could be early 30s and look younger. Think he's more 20s, though. No, definitely 20s by that look. Let's see. Jesse James, I think. I had it in my head as the answers were mulling round in my head what could come out. And that was the most prominent. And I didn't even think Billy the Kid out of American Outlaws. He says Butch Cassidy. I say Jesse James. Is it going to be Billy the Kid and we're both wrong? I win! It's Jesse James! Way! Wait for somebody to send me a thought into my head and me keep hearing it before the answers even come up. Kudos to whoever give me that one. Big thumbs up. Bye, love you all. Thanks for watching, especially if you're subscribed or you've just subscribed. It means a lot to us to be past 100 subscribers in a little over 6 months on what started as a cat sharing video account. It's just my cats can do tricks, so they're more entertaining than some people's.